Good evening, everybody. What up? All right, let me see if I can't use my 5 minutes. So I'm going to give you all a message, and then we're going to have some fun. Right. So my message starts out like this. You say you can't lose, God got your back, but if you don't move, he don't move. Understand that. You can't just sit around and find a star to wish upon. Dogs don't chase parked cars. Parked cars get pissed upon. To get a reaction, you need an action, like a verb, because that's what's happening. You see somebody in flow, God is backing them with universal laws, affecting the cause, coaching and conditioning through hunches and intuition. You paying attention and listening, you should know it well. It's not about the show and tell, it's the touch and prove. Because if you don't move, he don't move. Y'all with me? All right, that's my message. Now we're going to have some fun. This one's called I Knew You'd Be Mad. This goes back to when me, my ex, and her kids was shacking up. It was like a sitcom, just episode after episode, stacking up. It's like a game going from inning to inning. At the beginning was psychological, but had so many obstacles that by the ending, she was psycho and I was logical. At least that was my opinion. See, I like to get up early. Anywhere between 5 and 6, I learned that the early bird catches the worm. I also would take a nap between 2 and 4, usually for about an hour or so. So this particular day when I was resting my head, I looked up and saw my couch laying at the end of my bed. You know, I'm like, what's going on? And I see some guy just left I went to try to lay back down, but I was unable because I saw some guy just left my coffee table. I looked at him, I said, hey! But he didn't listen. So I got up and I went into the living room and I saw a whole bunch of people. He's standing over there by my computer system. Don't look at me and says, that's a good place for the DJ system. But before I could say a word, my ex come out the kitchen with her friend Tootie. I'm like, what's going on with everybody? She said, oh, well, I told Tootie that she can have a party. I said, a party? You didn't share with me that. She said, oh, because I knew you'd be mad. She knew I'd be mad. You know, a few days later, I decided to take it easy. I'm gonna have a day for me and just please me. I was gonna make me some steak, some grits, and some eggs over easy. Now I love grits, but usually when I make grits, I end up with the spits because I wasn't cooking them right. But when I watched the movie My Cousin Vinny, it taught me that it takes 20 minutes for water to soak into a grit. And once I got good at that, my grits became the hit. Yeah. Now everything is lovely. Everything is lovely. My steaks are extra medium. My grits are nice and fluffy. I opened the refrigerator to get my eggs started, but then I realized ain't no eggs in the egg carton. Now I gotta do my investigation. I go and talk to her with no hesitation. I'm like, hi, what happened to the eggs I got the other day? She said, oh, two of these kids and my kids was here and they were having egg fights yesterday. I'm like, that's all bad. You know about the plans I had? She gonna look at me and say, you know, I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but I knew you'd be mad. You know, now this is the same day she had to go pay a ticket downtown. Talking about, can you watch the kids? How that sound? But for her to take them in the car, they ain't gonna fit, I understand. So for my benefit, I let her use my van. Now she been gone a while, so I text her to see where she at. I called, get no answer, and she ain't texting me back. Now court ain't that far. But then I look down the street and I see her coming with Tootie in Tootie's car. So of course I don't understand. I went out there, I'm like, hi, where's my van? She said, well, you know how you told us to get places early? So that's what we did. We went to McDonald's and I ate and I fed the kids. Like that was an option. She said, but the court was on the same block. So we just left the van in the McDonald's parking lot. We figured it'd be okay. But when we came back, I said, wait a minute. You tell me that they towed my van away? She said, yeah, looking all sad. I said, you couldn't tell me that? She said, oh, I knew you'd be mad. You knew I'd be mad. Now some years later, I'm doing a show. Now the kids are all grown up. So I gave everybody tickets. Let them sit in the front row. Everything was going smooth. They was laughing, snapping, and clapping. But halfway through the show, I don't know what happened. The crowd is still back there clean loving, but these people were just looking at me mean mugging. But after the show, I went back to hang with the poet crew. One of my boys came back and said, hey man, there's some people here to see you. Now I know who it is. It's my ex Tootie, and them grown-ass kids. So I walk out there, I said, hi! Glad y'all can make it. I put my hand out there for them to shake it, but wouldn't nobody take it. Gonna look at me talking about why you get up there and say all that. I said, you don't know? I pointed to my ex. I said, ask her. She said, because he knew we'd be mad. Thank you.